Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Atlanta Falcons and the Baltimore Ravens. Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started, and Monday Night Primetime is underway. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. Shoves one away. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Justice Hill on the return. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10.
180. To what? 180. Nice one.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Right back to Pacheco. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ballgame.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Third down here, need 8 on the play. To the air on third and long. And they're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down from the 42. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Ravens first down.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Going to the ground again on first. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
That's him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Offense already looking like they're in mid-game form. They've got it down to the 32.
180.
Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it's third down now. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
All right, right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive.
Shut up! 180! What is shot? Shut up!
Again, it's Jackson to the air. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. A counter give here to Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know, Kate, sometimes football and poker have a lot in common. You don't want to tell at the poker table, and you don't want one at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes just it's alignment. It's the way these linemen breathe. It's the blood in their knuckles the defenders read and react to. I think that time a tell was in play because the defense was all over that counter before it could get started.
Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Shut up!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. It was Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Israel Abanikanda on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Throwing on 2nd. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Got a man. It's Drake London. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he stopped almost After that catch, he's down at the 30. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He's got it in the red zone. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is first and goal.
Let's go now.
Trying to run in, Algier. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Throwing now off the play action. He's got it. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons finish off their opening drive. On is Chad Ryland for the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Falcons respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Hill now to return it. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll begin a new drive, 1st and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Pacheco gets it from the gun. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play brings up 3rd and 4.
Tonight! Hey! You!
Lamar out of the pistol. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And he drives this into the pouring rain. Ooh, some excellent English on that punt. This one makes it all the way to the 6 before the team touches down. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
He'll work against the blitz. Throwing the out route complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Setting up to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And 4th and 4 coming up. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
From the gun, Jackson. Chased out to his right. Took off with it again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So when Reed, it's Pacheco. We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
A second down run by Pacheco. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. He gets it out left, and it's gone. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
180. 180. Middle.
And not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Sit up. 180. Hey, Ozzy. Sit up. 180. Sit up.
Now Jackson off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away. Here's the lead for the point after. Extra point set in through the rain. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Flowers now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
Falcons, first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Falcons.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Here's Algier on first down. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts.
Brings up second.
Offense to the line. 2nd down.
Ravens 42-yard line.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Forced out to his right. Skips it short of his man, and that brings up 4th down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Field goal attempts coming here from Chad Ryland. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Falcons calling the field goal team's number this time. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, facing the deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
LeJontay Wester to return it. Things going well so far. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Hey! Go right here. Sit down.
First down, here's Lamar. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time to secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Well, would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. It sets up 3rd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. Jordan Stout on now to punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Shoots another one. They're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. So first and 10 now from the 30.
It's a gain of 20. And the Falcon first down.
He's going to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
A loss of 13 yards. It's second down.
Looks like that last play convinces them to keep this one on the ground. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All set up, here's Luke to kick it away. Flowers now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Starting the half with Robinson. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Halfway there on first down. That brings up second and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be third down. Gain on the play up to the 38.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and inches.
Let's go now.
Pass play coming here. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Punting unit out now. And it's a fake. They only need a couple of inches. And he's hauled down before he can pay off that gamble as their creativity is rewarded with a turnover on downs.
You know, in these situations, Kate, you got to be a great actor. That time, the punt unit defensively was not buying anything they were selling. That's a big stop on the fake punt.
And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up second and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Here's Lamar. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
On the draw, it's Pacheco. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Pistol snap to Jackson. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Jackson now on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Oops, knocks it through. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, again to Robinson. Finds a seam, left side, he's off to the races. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Falcons make it 17-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Western on the return. Making some progress here. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
We've got ourselves a heck of a tie ball game, but maybe not for long after that return. We've got one side clearly responding well to this pressure. Question is, some of those kicking team guys now running to play defense, how do they respond after giving up that big return late?
Rothwell, first guy he met, no gain on that 1st down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Lamar off the play fake. Big play, pushes them beyond midfield. And he takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Lamar's going to keep this one. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose. But I think Raven was able to gain possession there, so they're going to keep the football. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Likely's got it right side. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a third-quarter lead. Here's Luke for the point after. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Flowers now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. First and 10, around to Robinson. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. 2nd and 10, here he is to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's hit just before he can pick up that first. So 3rd and short coming up from the 33.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. They'll try and run here with Robinson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open. Deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Back now, pressure coming. Gets this one to Tyler Algier. And he's going to go down right along the
Hey, Sauce, give me a couple minutes. Can I have a couple minutes? I already did text him. All right, thank you. All right, I'm ready.
Field stripe. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's a Falcon first down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
From the gun, it's Robinson. This is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
There's another Falcons first down. A gain of 14. First down at the 9.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Falcons football, a nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. They've got first down here from the 36.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Staying with Robinson. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and say these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. They show you right there, and they can be powerful blockers. It can make a huge difference in a run game.
First down, play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
24-24.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Hill now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. It gives you Pacheco to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Short pass brought in. Continuing to move past the 45. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Hey.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. He does it! Touchdown, Baltimore! The Ravens take a 4th quarter lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. An extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
31. Falcons 24.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. a Conda on the return. Escapes the defender. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 25. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons now trail by just a point in the 4th. Drake London with the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Hill now to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And this hasn't been a common side of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Wood at the 32-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. He put everything he had into this one. That's caught at the 25. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Ravens 38, Falcons 31.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Here's a Conda on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Robs by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Looking quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Looking to throw. Catch made over the middle. So he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
An option give to Robinson. And he's not able to escape. The zone read doesn't work. It's going to cost him a couple of yards too. Offense up to the line fast. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Falcons losing by 7. All right, here we go. Second down. Here's a throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And it looks great flying through the air, bro, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Here he is to throw. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Back to throw. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. Oh no, the ball is loose! And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. Ooh, so now hang on. They want to take another look at this play, and a very important call coming up late in this game. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 Lions. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18. 19 tight, 19.
Setting up to pass. Complete out to the right. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. They give to Algier from the gun. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 16-yard line.
Here he is to throw. He rolls to his right. Looking right, and he finds him. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. He'll look to throw it. Rolling out to his left. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
Coach did not hesitate there. He held up those 2 fingers right away. They're going to try for this win.
Falcons will line up for the 2-point conversion.
18 Ravens. Trap 60, trap 60. 18 Pioneers.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Has it at the 1. And he's going to run in for 2. Oh, they gambled the entire game on that call. And now they're in line for the win. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here.
20-yard line.
offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Go.
From the gun, Jackson. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
Still their football, but need to make some progress here, and this is 2nd and long. Trying to push deep downfield. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, one final shot. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. It's intercepted. That will do it. Clark Phillips with the pick. And the Falcons make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road.
Good ass game, Sauce boy. God damn. Ooh, bro. No, Casey. What you got to realize is, I wasn't in here the whole time. The only time I came back was to ask for a pause. I was locked in the game chat.
That's a really good defense. You know you got to be on your game, and this offense certainly was today.
Most. No, I ain't gonna say I disappeared, but most times I be having stuff to do, so I get started off the game. I'm finna get off the game right now.
So long from Baltimore.
He talking about don't come here, bruh. You right. I be pissed. I be losing games. First of all, I be losing games I shouldn't be losing. I be hot. You right.